Welcome to Tao's Way Salon, Flow Tao Salon. Today we're diving into a trend that, honestly, feels a little backwards. We've got these incredibly successful online brands that are now spending a fortune to open up physical brick-and-mortar stores. It seems to go against everything we've heard about the future of retail, right? So, what's really going on here? Let's get into it.
For years, the story has been all about the retail apocalypse, and now e-commerce is taking over the world. So why on earth would these digital-first brands, the ones who supposedly won the online game, start pouring millions into actual physical storefronts? It's a huge strategic U-turn, and you better believe there are some powerful economic forces at play.
And to really understand this shift, we're not just guessing here. Our whole analysis today is grounded in some fantastic research from the 2026 Retail Trends Report, put together by the Market Research Department at Savills. Their insights really give us a solid map for what's happening in the market right now.
Okay, so here's our game plan. First, we're going to look back at what we're calling the first wave of online brands opening stores. Then we'll see how today's second wave is a completely different beast. After that, we'll unpack the big question: why now? And finally, we'll wrap up with the 3 most important keys to making this strategy actually work.
All right, let's rewind the clock a little bit and talk about that first wave. When online brands first started dipping their toes into physical retail, the thinking was, well, pretty simple. It was all about speed, growth, and just using a store as another place to sell stuff. Yeah, this whole era was powered by that initial e-commerce explosion. The playbook was basically expand as fast as you can, often through franchises, and just focus on hitting sales targets. But, and this is a big but, the online and offline parts of the business were like 2 different companies. They didn't talk to each other. You'd get different pricing, clashing marketing. It was a mess. It was growth for the sake of growth, but it wasn't smart.
Now, let's fast forward to what's happening today, the second wave, because the entire strategy has been turned on its head. It's not about just moving products anymore. It's about something much bigger: building a powerful, lasting brand. So this new approach is all about shaping how you feel about the brand. Companies are creating these amazing, immersive experiences in really high-end, strategic locations. They're using their stores to make a statement. And the engine behind all this is something called omni-channel integration. It's just a fancy way of saying that your experience online and offline is totally seamless. Whether you're on their app or in their store, it all feels like one unified, consistent brand.
And when you put the 2 waves side by side, the difference is just night and day. The first wave was a numbers game, driven by sales, trying to be everywhere at once, which just created chaos. This second wave, it's all about the experience, driven by the desire to build a premium brand. A prime location isn't just about foot traffic anymore. It's an endorsement of the brand's quality. And the result is this beautiful fusion of the online and offline worlds. It's a totally different philosophy.
So that brings us to the million-dollar question, doesn't it? Why the massive change in thinking? And why is it all happening right now? Well, the short answer is that the internet itself has fundamentally changed.
The Savills report absolutely nails it here. It says that getting new customers online has become incredibly wildly expensive. For a lot of brands, the rapid growth online has just hit a wall. All the easy wins are gone. So the smart move isn't to keep spending more and more to chase new clicks. It's to build deeper relationships with the customers you already have. And you know what? A physical store is an incredibly powerful way to do exactly that.
Okay, so knowing all this, how does a brand actually pull this off and succeed? Well, the report doesn't just diagnose the problem, it gives us a clear roadmap, and it really boils down to 3 absolutely crucial findings.
Here they are, the 3 keys. First, you have to think long-term. A store isn't just about the sales it makes today, it's a long-term investment in your brand's health and your customers' loyalty. Second, you have to tailor the experience. Come on, a tech store should feel like a hands-on playground, right? While a beauty store should be more like a luxurious escape. The space has to serve the product. And third, you have to invest in the right foundation. That means starting with a knockout flagship store to be your brand's anchor, and then getting the tech right to make that whole omni-channel dream a reality. So what we're really seeing is this incredible evolution. It's a shift away from a frantic race for scale and towards a very deliberate, thoughtful quest for brand power. The smartest companies out there get it. The future isn't online or offline. It's about building one unified, resilient brand across both worlds. The physical store isn't dead. No way. It's just been reborn. Tao's Way Salon, Manyan Singlong.